Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Musashi47, and today I'm going to go over Samurai Showdown and also four other fighting games that I think that you should check out and play. I've went ahead and played some of these games, and I've been playing them for quite some time, and this is what my thoughts and what I think about them. Now, Samurai Showdown is always been a great series to me. There is some of them, like certain characters that I do not like, or even some of the levels. But this particular series, or this game, is pretty great. I mean, I like the fact that they just stuck with just ninjas and samurais. They don't have too many weird characters that are just don't really seem relevant to the genre. So I do like the fact that it looks gorgeous. I mean, there's a lot of blood, so they changed that as well, and everything seems really old school but with a new look, and I do like that. And for me, for this particular game, I mean, I would definitely recommend it. And if you're into like any type of samurais or just Samurai Showdown at all, you would definitely like this game a lot. And I would rate this game as an 8.6. I think it's a really good game. The only thing I would recommend is them to work on their netcode so that you can play people a little bit better. But to be honest, a lot of the fighting games nowadays, their netcode is not as good as, you know, like for instance, like Call of Duty. Like it just takes a little bit longer process. Sometimes there's drops. Sometimes, I mean, for fighting games, it's got to be really perfect, to be honest, so that you can have a better experience for, you know, for fighters that are actually wanting to compete, like in Evo and stuff like that. So, but that's pretty much everywhere, to be honest. I mean, even like, you know, Tekken doesn't have the best fighting netcode, or especially Street Fighter 5, which I really do like, but that's besides the point. So I do like the finish moves, and this is highly recommended game that you should go ahead and check out. Also, another game that I kind of stumbled upon, it's called Omen Sorrow, and you can get this game on PlayStation Network in the store for about $19.99, so 20 bucks. I didn't get it there. I actually just purchased it online, you know, through Amazon, because I wanted the disc. But other than that, the whole theme about this characters are all like monster base. Kind of reminds me of like Dark Stalkers. The only difference is that they look more realistic, other than, you know, like cartoon drawn. So it looks really great. They have great graphics. The only problem with this game is that, to be honest, if you do get this game, you're pretty much going to be playing it by yourself, because it's not really popular. It's kind of like a hidden gem, to be honest. And I think the graphics itself looks great. I mean, I tried doing some sort of, you know, playing online, but to search for anybody that's playing this game online, it's technically impossible to find anybody, because nobody's playing it. Nobody really knows about it. Maybe they do, maybe they just don't like it. I don't know, but either way, I mean, I think the game itself is quite solid. It is a fun game to play. It's, you know, pretty unique in some sense, because of the fact that it has those monsters, and, you know, like Wolfman and Quasimodo and Mummy, all these kind of sorts of monsters. But either way, I mean, it's still a great game, and I figure, you know, this is something that people should actually check out. I mean, the graphics are quite amazing. I mean, it's really fluid. The controls are great. There, you know, there's certain characters that it felt like they're a little bit of needs a little bit revamped, but other than that, I mean, I think that people would like to, you know, check this out. You won't find too many people playing it, but I think the graphics look great on it, and I feel like that this game itself is a hidden gem. And yeah, if you think you might be wanting to check it out, I mean, I would rate this game as a 7.3, just the way it is. I mean, not the only reason why I would rate it as low as it is that the fact that not too many people are playing it. it's going to be hard to actually compete with other people because there's just, I don't think that there's like a huge following for it. But other than that, I think the game is great. Not too many characters, but even still, I think the level design and the character designs looks amazing. And hopefully, I mean, if people, you know, find out more information about it, hopefully they do want to play it and then go ahead and maybe they'll make a part 2 and make it better. But either way, I mean, I think this game is really solid, and I highly recommend people to check it out if you haven't already. But yeah, it's only 20 bucks online, so check it out. And another company that's still killing it with fighting games is SNK. And just wait for it, and it is King of Fighters 14. Now, they will be making another King of Fighters, and it's not out yet, but I am waiting for that game to come out, and which is King of Fighters 15. So I'm kind of interested in that now that I've been playing a little bit of King of Fighters 14. And one of the reasons why I do like King of Fighters, I'm not a huge fanboy on playing King of Fighters. I've never really played it in the past, but it has been intriguing only because of the roster. I do like their roster. They have a huge amount of characters to pick from, and I do like that. And I also like the fact that they're just characters in general that stick to their kind of theme of you know, they're the way they look. I mean, they're just a humanoid people, or you know, they got 2 legs and everything. So it's not like you're playing like a monkey or anything like that, or some weird different character that doesn't really fit the theme. Kind of like one of the Samurai Showdowns, I think 6. I didn't like the fact that they had like different animals and stuff like that you had to play, because I felt like you know, if somebody picked like a samurai and somebody else is picking a wolf, I mean, it's just a little bit more harder to actually fight against. That being said, I do like the fact that they do have a huge roster, but it's, you know, it's definitely somebody that. Now, King of Fighters 14 is 3-on-3, which is kind of cool. I mean, you don't swap them in and out like Marvel vs. Capcom or anything like that, but either way, I mean, a lot of the characters are really cool. As you can see, I picked a girl with big jugs, and yeah, I mean, a lot of people know her, and she's very popular. So I wonder why. She's so popular. But either way, you know, I mean, like I said, I'm kind of new to the King of Fighters series. I've played some of the old school King of Fighters, but you know, I'm not really into you know, like, I wasn't really into it as much, but I would play it here and there. So this particular one, it's really fluid, and I like how it feels, and I can see why a lot of people are a huge following. There's a huge following of King of Fighters series. So now, one of the things that I did notice is, of course, trying to play it online is still kind of difficult. I don't know, it's maybe because I just don't know if I'm doing something wrong or what's going on with that, but it's hard to actually find somebody to actually play with, so that is kind of difficult, and it kind of sucks when that happens. But nevertheless, I would rate this game an 8.2. I think I do like everybody's like special abilities that you can do. It's quite easy to play. It's not difficult, and I do like the fact that I just like the characters. The character designs are really cool. They made it a little bit more 3D-ish, and yeah, I can't wait until the new King of Fighters 15 to come out. I'm kind of excited about that. That's probably a game that I will definitely pick up once it comes out, but I would rate this pretty decent score, about an 8.2. I'm not really that good at it, but either way, I think people should check this game out, and I'm looking forward to, hopefully it comes out for people playing it on Evo, so I do look forward to seeing the next series. Another great game that I think you guys should check out is Newness. What I do like about this particular game, it's an awesome game. I mean, I do like the character designs. I like how the characters look. I know that you can change their colors and everything, which is kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of King of Fighters, one of the old school King of Fighters, where you can kind of change the colors and the way that they look. So that's kind of cool. I do like that fact, and it looks great. Character designs are great. The controls are great. And this is one of the games that I did compete in Evo. I mean, I didn't do that great. I mean, I was on a I could have pretty good little streak there. I mean, I won like I think like 4 people, and then after a while I started getting to people that are really good at it, so I got destroyed. But other than that, it's still a fun game to play, and I would highly recommend anybody to kind of play this kind of fighting game. I mean, especially the controls are pretty easy to learn, so if you're new to it, definitely recommend it. I would score this as an 8.3, and if you haven't played it yet, go ahead and check it out and see what you think about it. I know that they're planning to make another one, so I'm looking forward to playing that as well. Now, last but not least is Ultra Super Street Fighter 4. One of the things I like about this game, and what's funny about it, is that I've had this game before. I'm not like I've played this game a lot. I'm okay on Ultra Super Street Fighter 4. I was mostly playing Street Fighter 4. I mean, pretty much they're all the same game. Street Fighter 4, Super Street Fighter Arcade. I mean, they have like different scenarios of it, just like how they did it on Capcom likes to really repackage everything, and it's the same game. But either way, I mean, when I was playing this particular game, I wasn't playing it a lot like I am with Street Fighter 5. I kind of got back into it, fighting games in general, and I would still say this is one of the best of their series at all. I mean, it's one of my favorite. I mean, I like the way the graphics look. I like the level designs, the character designs, a lot of the way they allowed their characters to have a bunch of different styles of variants of special moves. I feel like on Street Fighter 5, Capcom went ahead and like hold back on that, and this particular game has a lot of variety, especially the characters as well. There's a lot more characters, and this game to me is by far one of their best of the series. And another one that I do like is the fact that their special moves look really good, and I would rate this a pretty high 9.6. And one of the things why I rate it that high, not only because I'm a huge Street Fighter fan, but the fact also people are still playing this game today, and the netcode is not that bad actually. I mean, you're able to play online and pick up a game pretty quick and then move on from that. So I do like the netcode a lot better than Street Fighter 5, and you would think that this game would kind of be obsolete to the fact that people are not playing it, but there's still a huge following of this, probably even more than Street Fighter 5, because I'm always able to get some sort of game, and it's usually pretty quick. So I hope you do like the fact that I've went ahead and went over a quick 5 games that I've been playing lately. I know I haven't been doing too many videos. The only reason why is because I was in school and I've been working a lot. So but either way, I will be planning to do a little bit more videos. I was going to do my top 10 of fighting games, but I think I just wanted to show you off a couple of games that I've been playing. And I just want to say, my name is Musashi47, and I will be signing off now.